unless you want the unique Call of Duty experience with playing it with motion controls, there's basically no reason to play it.
Yeah. Like the Wii does like first-person games pretty well. I mean, even like third-person games like Resident Evil 4 and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't get more first-person shooters.
Yeah, the motion controls are really responsive. Like even their the exclusive Wii first-person series like Red Steel was pretty decent too.
Yeah, I would imagine if it had power more comparable to the other consoles, they probably would have gotten more ports of a bunch of first-person shooters. People would be like, no, I'm getting the Wii version because of the motion controls. But that didn't really happen. It got the Red Steel 1 and 2, and then there was another first-person shooter that got 2 games in it for the Wii, and I don't remember what it was. And it ended with, like, robotic Lincoln coming out of a time portal and telling you that he needs to take you to the future to fight something. Like, setting up a sequel with a really bizarre twist like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something.
I don't know about that.
I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what the game was called.
It beats me, I don't know.
That it was like, oh, it's seriously like, what the fuck kind of ending.
Yeah.
Makes you fucking instantly curious about where they're going with it, and then it never gets a follow-up because it did not sell incredibly well. Let's see if I can't find the name of it. The Conduit. Conduit and Conduit 2. What'd you say?
When that come out?
2009, 2011.
Oh.
Of course, it had Metroid Prime 3, which I haven't played, but I'm sure that's good. Red Steel 1 and 2. And the quote-unquote remake of GoldenEye, which really wasn't a remake.
Oh, that game.
Yeah. God, I wish someone would remake the original GoldenEye, because it's a great game, but it's aged like milk. The controls are hard to deal with. Which really sucks, because the what?
Like mouse and keyboard support, which there's a mod on PC to play with mouse and keyboard, and apparently it's like really good.
Yeah, like the level design is still pretty good. The weapons still feel good to fire. My mind just went blank. God damn it. Oh yeah, here's another instance where I got lost and could not figure out where to go. I saw the vent up there, up on the ceiling, and I thought, how the fuck do I get up there? Do I need to go into that vent? The answer turns out to be no, by the way.
Nope.
We made good progress in this episode. We all got all the way up to finding Alice Wade, Harlan's daughter, in this series of episodes that we recorded here. God damn it, we're an hour. We still got 35 minutes to talk.
Damn.
Yeah, this is the problem.
Pretty lengthy episode.
Do what?
Pretty lengthy episode.
Yeah, well, it's 2 hours is what it is.
Yeah.
We recorded for 2 hours and 5 minutes. And that's 6 episodes worth. And this is going to be a lengthy Let's Play because that takes us all the way up to episode 28. So we're getting well over 30 episodes in this Let's Play. Strap yourself in, it's going to be a long one. And makes me wonder if I'm going to finish with Halo Reach before I finish this Let's Play, you know?
Yeah.
Because we still got like 4 more intervals to go after this.
Yeah, still have a handful.
Yeah. We're more than halfway through it, I know that much, but I forgot how lengthy Fear was. Still...
Yeah, decently sized game.
Yeah, especially for a first-person shooter, getting over 10 hours out of a first-person shooter. This is where I think I figure it out, because you're supposed to climb up on that. Go back to the fucking elevator and climb up on that. Well, do you want to do the two Fear DLCs, expansions as well?
Like we don't really have to do them.
Yeah, they're not part of the official Fear storyline. I think one of them, and I don't remember which one. One of them is held in very high regard. I've only played through them both once, and if you like the Fear combat, you'll like them because it's more of that.
Yeah. So we can just go like the 2 after this.
Yeah.
In terms of like a next like Fear game to play.
Yeah. Well, obviously it's not going to be right away. We're probably going to do Resident Evil 1 next. The original version of Resident Evil 1. I'll probably have you have a guide so I don't get hopelessly lost. Because I know I probably will if I don't have some kind of guide to fucking follow. Because I have tried to play them without using that, and I always do get lost.
Probably won't be too helpful with the original, because I only beat it once, believe it or not. Like the original, like, PS1 game. PS1 version.
I've got the DualShock version of the director's cut, and you know what that means.
Some great music.
Basement music time!
Yeah.
I fucking love it. Like that meme where Spider-Man's just jamming and it's got the basement music playing.
Crap.
The music's terrible, is what it is.
Beautiful disaster.
I love that the fucking composer pretended to be deaf, or was he blind? I don't remember which.
I think he was like pretending to be deaf or something.
Yeah, he was pretending to be deaf for years, and then they found out that he was lying. That he was lying his ass off about it. But that would have explained the fucking basement music.
Yeah, really.
Just look up Resident Evil basement music if you haven't heard it, and you'll hear it, and you'll go, "Oh, I get why this is funny now."
It's pretty infamous. If you follow like Resident Evil like meme things or something, or like just gaming meme things, you've probably seen it in some kind of like meme before.
I wish the flashlight lasted longer in this. It recharges quickly, but god damn it, it does not last very long. Yeah, it's a pretty well known in terms of Resident Evil meme. Even better than the "God damn it, Leon, screw my sister."
Oh yeah.
Wait, did you see that song that someone made about it?
Yeah, I think so.
Where he kept referring to Leon's quote unquote Aryan sperm.
Oh god.
Yeah. And then you realize, wait a minute, Leon actually does have blonde hair and blue eyes. God damn it.
I'm Leon. Why aren't you wearing your SS uniform? Where's that unlockable costume?
I'm sure there is a mod for it somewhere. Leon wearing an SS uniform.
It's gotta be out there somewhere.
Yeah. And buying fucking Call of Duty on the Wii has me wanting to play World War II shooters. God damn it. I'm like, man, I want to play some fucking Medal of Honor or some Call of Duty or some shit. But but then I would get distracted from playing Secret of Mana, and I want to finish Secret of Mana. I have put 25 hours into it. I want to finish it, damn it. You know how RPGs are.
Oh, yeah.
Long. Yeah, that's something we could co-op. That's definitely something we could co-op. Because there's a Steam version of the remake we could do online co-op with, I think. That would be fun.
Oh, hell yeah. Because RPGs are always really good with other people.
Yeah, it's an action RPG, so it's very good. It's an action RPG, so it should be very good with other people, and I'd love to sit down and play through that sometime with you. We need to get that on Steam. I think did I add it to my Steam library? I'll have to, or not Steam library, my Steam wish list. I'll have to do that later. I was looking at the Steam wish list. Why the fuck does Call of Duty World at War still cost $20?
Like all the Call of Duty games are still like at retail price. Even like the older ones. Because I mean, even that's pretty. I mean, the one you just mentioned is pretty expensive for what it is. But like even like Black Ops 2, I think even Black Ops 2 is still like $60.
That's ridiculous.
It's fucking yeah. Like they never change their prices. Like, I don't know why.
I could go to get a copy of the game for the Xbox 360 for dirt cheap. You know, I could go get that for like less than $10.
Yeah, like, oh, here we go. Like, Black Ops is $40, Black Ops 2 $60, World at War is $20, Modern Warfare 2 is $20, Modern Warfare 3 is $40.
That is absurd.
Where games are like a decade old.
Like, Black Ops came out in 2008, or World at War came out in 2008. Lower the fucking price already. Jesus.
Yeah, really. You know, like Black Ops 1 came out 10 years ago, like recently, like the anniversary was kind of recent.
Yeah, because that was 2010, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which means its anniversary will probably be later this year. 10th anniversary. I'm not going to get to Black Ops before its 10th anniversary to do it, which is kind of a shame because it is one of the better Call of Duty games. It really is.
Yeah.
Like, I love the slick as shit presentation. That's something that Treyarch was a master of at the time.
Yeah, Treyarch's Call of Duty games are pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, you remember when they had a reputation for Infinity Ward makes the good ones, Treyarch makes the bad ones.
Yeah.
And that was all based on Call of Duty 3 not being as good as Call of Duty 2.
Yeah, because I mean, they made up for it afterwards, which is kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like, Black Ops 1's really good, honestly. I mean, obviously, Big Red Run was a really good one.
Yeah, Big Red 1 is way too overlooked. But yeah, Black Ops, I love the present. Like, it continues that slick as shit presentation that they used in World at War.
And it's also pretty cool that it takes place during the Vietnam War and the Cold War and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's a sequel to World at War.
Yeah, like some characters show up again.
Yeah, like the Russian. What was his name?
Good question. I can't remember either.
Reznov? No, it didn't sound right.
Yeah, it could be that. Yeah, it sounds about right.
I don't remember what his name is, but the Russian campaign had a guy that kept talking to you throughout it, and he called you, and kept saying, Dmitri, 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 and he is a character that carries over into the Black Ops franchise.
Yeah.
Speaking of go ahead.
Oh, we're gonna say.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna. There's a sequence in Black Ops where you play as him during World War II, and there's like a World War II sequence in the Black Ops 1. It's pretty cool. Like, you're in like the winter and fighting a bunch of Nazis.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
The leaks suggest another Vietnam game for the next one.
That's what I heard too. Like, I hope that's true.
That would be cool. And for the love of God, give it a fucking single player this time. Like they skipped out on the single player for Black Ops 4. So if it's Black Ops 5, are they going to have 5 dash marks instead of a V?
Yeah, I know. At this point, I think that's going to happen. I wouldn't put it past them.
Because they got made fun of so hardcore for doing that for 4. You remember?
Yeah.
Like, they're sitting there like, that's not how Roman numerals work.
Yeah, if you're going to use Roman numerals, then use Roman numerals.
But they didn't. They used 4. They used I. No, that's not how you write 4 in Roman numerals, Treyarch. I got my physical PC copy of Black Ops for $2.
Good
And
deal.
they're still charging $20 for it. That's absurd. How close are we? 37 minutes. An hour and 37 minutes. So we have, I don't fucking know, 27 to go?
Yeah, I think around that.
Yeah, I'll be glad. Like, I went into this kind of in a bad mood because I didn't want to have to re-record all of this shit, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't get to sit down and spend a few hours editing it, and I wanted to start playing Halo tonight, but I didn't get the chance. Halo Reach tonight, but I didn't get the chance because I got to do this instead. So I'm probably going to do this and then watch an episode of Sarah Connor Chronicles and go level more of my weapons in Secret of Mana, because the last dungeon I went through in Secret of Mana, I got 4 orbs. And what orbs allow you to do is take your weapon to the blacksmith, and he reforges it to be a more powerful version of that weapon with the orb. Yeah. It's weird, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's an RPG that exists in a fantasy world that doesn't take itself too seriously, so it's allowed to be a little goofy, you know? Yeah. I love that old school aesthetic. I really do on those computers. I like the beige look. What can I do? I like tower cases too.
Yeah, I like a lot more of the modern aesthetic.
Well, the modern aesthetic looks fucking gay. Just saying. Let's make everything fucking rainbow colored. Why? Why are we doing that? I do not get RGB. Like when we had the fans in like the mid to late 2000s or whatever, when we had the fans that would glow neon blue, I was on board for that. That shit looked cool in your case. But now you got the RGB and it's all the rage, and I don't get it. I've got one RGB thing in my PC. And it's my cooling for my CPU is RGB. My liquid cooling.
Yeah. I have a couple RGB things in mind, but
yeah,
it's not varying.
Like if I was trying to sell something on eBay, yeah, I would RGB the shit out of it, but if I'm doing something, just a personal PC, no. Leave that shit out of my PC, please. I have no interest. Oh, so we're at 40 minutes, an hour and 40 minutes, so another 25. That's all we got to do. After that, it's one more episode to go. And we're looking for Alice Wade at this point, if I remember right. Yeah, I really don't get it. But for some reason, like it's like this, it's like a sign of a high-end PC on eBay. You build a cheap-ass PC, deck it out in RGB, and it'll sell. I don't know why.
People like those colors.
Yeah. So get yourself, like, if you want to sell, if you have the money to build them and put it all on eBay, you can. Just get yourself a bunch of RGB fans and stick them in it, so they're visible, and then like shoot pictures of it while it's on, and it'll sell. I don't get it, but it will.